And this is going to be part 3, the last part on 30 reasons to join Zukul. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the first 2. I've been giving 10 reasons per training session, and this is the last session today. And we want to make sure that we paint Zukul in your heart, paint Zukul in your minds, because this is the hub to everything that we're going to be doing in the future. Now, there's a lot of us here. We come from all over the world, and we all pretty much face the same financial things in life. There's not too many differences when it comes to things that require money in order for us to survive in our lives and to have the pleasures of some of those things that we pay for each and every month. And I want to go over some of those things, and then I want to break down the 10 reasons and why it's important to be a part of Zukul, because you're dealing with things like this in your everyday life. Number 1, folks, education. If you want your kids to go to college, we know that you have to plan for their education. And most of the time, that requires some type of finance. You know, if they didn't get a scholarship, it requires some type of finance. So you got to put away for education. Okay, and then if you like to drive, what I'm quite sure many of you do, some of us can't pay for that car with flat out cash, right? So many of us, we have a car payment that we're dealing with. And if you want that car to run, right, obviously you're going to have to fuel it up with some gas. Now, currently the gas prices are a little better than they were in the beginning of the year, but the bottom line is gas is not cheap. And you're on this Hangout, you're viewing this Hangout because that tells me that you're paying for an internet bill. Your internet is very important to you, right? It's part of your daily life, basically. So that internet bill, I've seen people, man, they will think about canceling their Zukul membership. You got to be crazy. But they will not think about canceling that internet bill. Once again, it all boils down to priorities. I had a lady approach me with that one time. She says, well, how can I get on the Hangouts? How can I follow what's going on? I said, you do not cancel that Zukul bill if you have to go to your local library or a location where you can get free Wi-Fi. Make sure you stay in Zukul. And, of course, that phone bill, cellular bill, come on, man. People will do anything, right, to ensure that that cellular bill, that home phone, or whatever the case may be, is up and operating all the time. And we can't survive without this necessity, right? Food bill, whether you're feeding yourself or you're feeding a family of 2, 5, 6, whatever the case may be, food is a necessity. And it's something that you constantly need money for, right? So that's another thing. Now, I was going to stop right there, but this lady told me, wait, coach, hit them with a little bit more. There's some more things that we deal with that we have to pay on, that we have to purchase, right, that deals with our everyday life financially. Here's a big one. Mortgage. If you have that home or if you're renting out, whatever the case may be, you don't live at that location for free. Electricity. We can't survive without that, right? That is definitely part of our daily living. And folks will do whatever they can to keep this on, right? And don't you dare put this above your Zukul membership. That cable television. If you're looking at TV, these days you're paying for it. I remember in the old days when I was a kid, we had like 3 channels, 3 local channels, and television was free. Well, those days are over. And if you're 2 couples that work, both couples, both people, in the relationship at least, works, and you have small children, most of the time you need childcare. Or if you're a single mom or a single dad and you have to work outside the home, a lot of times you need childcare. And in order to make sure that you're covered when you're driving that car that you gassed up, you got to have car insurance, right? In case of any type of accidents or anything of that nature. Now, I could go on and on and on. You get the point. And much more. And that's why it's important to understand the reason behind Zukul multiple streams of income, because there are so many things that's challenging you financially on a daily, weekly, monthly, or annual basis. That is the reason for Zukul and the brainchild, Jeremy Rush, for creating so many different income streams in Zukul. And I always like to say we're going to have multiple income streams under one umbrella. And we want you to get under this umbrella with us, because here you're going to find a place of safety and you're going to find family here. All right, let's look at a few things that's coming. And these are the 10 things that I want to share with you today. I want to share with you things that are coming in Zukul, the Zukul dating site. Now, I did a little research and I found out that a study reveals, folks, that 18 to 24-year-olds are constantly joining dating sites. But this one surprised me. From the ages of 55 to 64, it has tripled in the last 2 years. And I'm quite sure, your 30s to 40s is in that category as well. But I found that very, very fascinating. Also, in the U.S., it is predicted that there will be 2 billion, and I didn't say 2 million, 2 billion in revenue this year from dating sites. So, do you think it's a smart move by Jeremy to be looking at this for a future business? I'll let you answer that question. Zukul Deals site. Now, that site has already been created. Jeremy is going to be doing some upkeep to it, and he's going to launch it again here soon. But basically, we're talking about online shopping. Okay? In the United States, it's expected to gross in the next 5 years, I'm talking about online shopping, $523 billion in the next 5 years. Folks, I didn't say million. Do you think it's smart for Zukul to be looking at this as another business? Now, you cannot be in the internet world promoting a business if you don't have an autoresponder. Many of you are familiar with AWeber, GetResponse. Well, Jeremy is working on an autoresponder that's going to mirror some of the functionality of GetResponse, of course, with that Zukul touch to it. And so this is another thing that's coming soon, and it's much needed online. So, and I did some research on gambling sites, and it is forecasted that 56 billion US dollars in the next 2 years will be spent on gambling sites, folks. People love to gamble. That's why Vegas is big, and it doesn't matter where you're at in the world. I'm giving you some US breakdowns here, but you better believe that it is definitely going to increase anywhere in the world if it's going to increase in the US, folks. So people like to go online and they like to gamble. So once again, you think it's a smart move for Zukul to be tapping into this. Jeremy has also talked about a future travel site. Okay, now because of mobile apps, people able to book travel right from their cell phone. By 2019, worldwide travel sales are expected to go up to $762 billion by the year 2019. Once again, folks, I did not say million. Zukul is coming soon, folks, with, will it be called Zukul Diamonds, Zukul Gold, or Zukul Minerals? We don't know yet. We don't know what the mad scientist is going to cook up for the name, but Jeremy understands that the paper currency, the bills, the paper money is really not as strong as gold. So we're going to be tapping back into this. We tried linking up with a company before. and providing our services to them, they decided that they didn't want to go that route. The mistake's going to be on them, because when we launch our own, we're going to take this industry by storm. Zukul is also coming out soon with a website builder. I remember the days where I used to charge people to build websites, but now with websites builders such as Wix and things like that, if you just put a little thought into it, follow instructions, you can build your own websites. So this is very, very popular right now online, and they need more companies doing this. So once again, smart move by Jeremy, looking into this as another source of income for Zukul. Zukul is coming soon with hosting. You cannot host a website or blog without hosting. So your website and your blogs need hosting. Once again, smart move by Zukul to tap into this. Jeremy has given us a little glimpse into the banner creator, all right? And that is coming soon. Now, for those of you that are in rev shares, you know that one of the main ways to promote any rev share is a banner, okay? And we're going to have a top-of-the-line banner creator right here at Zukul. And the last one for today, number 10, and this completes the 30. Zukul is coming soon with the super affiliate training. Okay, training by Jeremy Rush himself that's going to teach you how to earn additional income online. Also included in that training, James Myers and myself. Okay, we're going to be making sure that this super affiliate training is worth your while, and one of the reasons you need to stay underneath that umbrella.